Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the Blues go marching.
Aloha, Blues fans! Welcome to the Hawaii Blues Fan Show. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues Fan, and this is the program that is by a fan, for the fans, and most definitely about you, the fans. Why? Because I am bleeding blue with you. Well, I got a pretty good show for you today. I'm going to break down the Blues win against Ottawa. Pretty good game. Didn't start out that way, but ended that way. And then the Blues are taking a short 2-game road trip before the All-Star break and their bye week. They're going to start off for Martin Luther King Day, an early game in LA. Then they'll face Anaheim after that, and both those teams are reeling. Blues got a pretty good chance of making up some points, getting 4 points out of this trip. Then I'll move into about the fan. Got a really good fan of the game and a great retriever that's going to retrieve us those points for pet of the game. Missing a tattoo, but that's okay. We all know what to do. And before I get started with talking about the games, I need you to subscribe to the Hawaii Blues Fan channel on YouTube. And once you do that, don't forget to click the bell. And to let me know that you're enjoying this on my page, on my channel, give me that little thumbs up. Like these videos. Show me that I'm doing good by you. Also, I want to say thank you to Jessica Thompson for inviting me to her husband Chris Thompson's 40th birthday party. It was an absolutely amazing time. She had the place decorated out in blue stuff. I brought some of my gear and my jerseys and had them laying around. Chris was just completely surprised. It was really fun to do those lives. I wish I could do them more often. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a place here where I can do some lives and have some more fun with the show. Got to know that I'm doing this for you guys, the fans, and I really appreciate all of your support. So, without further ado, how about we start talking about the Blues taking on the Senators? Well, the Blues had a very successful road trip, 4-game road trip, and returned home for a pit stop to face the Ottawa Senators. Both teams are reeling, and it was a weekend game. The Blues have not been very good on the weekend, as we know, and I'm going to go ahead and do a breakdown of the game. The Blues take on the Senators, and the first play I want to break down is the first goal by the Sens. You can see here the Sens are coming through the neutral zone, and the Blues just let them. There's nobody on them. The Senators effortlessly go through the neutral zone. What ends up happening is when they enter the offensive zone, the Blues defensive zone, you have 3 Blues just looking at them. No one is really covering anybody. It allows the second Senator to break right on through into open ice. Now the pass comes, and luckily he misses it. Well, however, that might not be so great. If you watch the clips here, you'll see that first you have 3 Blues in the play, then 4 Blues, and then 5 Blues, and they're all looking at the puck. Nobody's covering anybody else. Now Paul comes streaking through, right between the Blues defense, right in the slot. You know what's going to happen? It's going to be a goal. The problem is, I actually put this goal on the goalie Bennington, then I do the defense because it went through the 5-hole. 5-hole is the goalie's responsibility. He has to keep that closed. He has to get his stick down. Bennington missed, 1-0 Sens. The second play I'm going to break down is the face-off win by O'Reilly that leads to the Tarasenko goal. O'Reilly fights and fights hard for this puck. when he snaps it to Tereshchenko, it hits Tereshchenko's stick and bounces over it. Well, in past games, Tereshchenko hasn't gone back and got it. This time he keeps his head down, keeps his feet moving, and keeps the puck on his stick. Makes a couple of nifty little stick handles, and then fires the puck into the top right corner. Now this is a beautiful Tereshchenko goal. And this one is not on the goalie. You might be asking me why. Well, on this one, it's high and in a small hole, and on the Binnington goal, it's between his legs. Between his legs is the goalie's responsibility. This one, Senators goalie had no chance. This play only needs one picture. Colton Parayko is in the right spot at the right time, covering the crease, helping Binnington out, who makes the rebound. That puck almost goes in the net. But Parayko is Johnny on the spot, drops his stick, and saves the goal. The last play I'm going to break down is Gunnarsson's game-winning goal. And no, I'm not going to talk about the shorthanded goal that, in my opinion, was kicked into the net. So, this goal is really O'Reilly. O'Reilly keeps working. Maroon gets the puck, pass it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly takes a shot that doesn't get in. The goalie thinks he has it covered. However, he also has Maroon's stick under his glove, and Maroon keeps working his stick. He works the puck out. O'Reilly gets it, goes behind the net, sends it right to a streaking Gunnarsson, who does his Tereshchenko imitation and puts the puck in the top right-hand corner. Beautiful goal, beautiful setup. This was challenged and upheld, and it should have been, because while the puck may have been covered, it was never whistled. Well, that was a great 3-2 win by the Blues. And one thing I want to talk about before I get on to the Kings is I want to talk about Alexander Steen. This game against Ottawa was his first game back after 4 games with an upper body injury. And I'm not a fan of Steen's right now. Back on December 9th, after the loss to Vancouver, Steen made some comments to reporters that kind of got missed, didn't get picked up on. So I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to play, this is about a minute long, I'm going to play these comments and then I'm going to talk about them.
Every day is a new opportunity and we're not taking those opportunities right now.
It seems like you come out flat. I mean, he's like that 4-minute power play, which didn't generate anything.
I didn't think we came out flat.
Well, not come out flat, but flat at some point, that 4-minute power play.
Yeah, I wasn't out there for that. I didn't see it. We'll watch it tomorrow. Obviously upset group. We gotta get back to work tomorrow.
Alex, systems-wise, what do you feel like you can change? What has to change?
Systems-wise, it's not systems. It's all it is competitiveness and work ethic. And right now, you know, I thought we came out decent, and then, you know, something happens, a couple unlucky bounces. Again, I haven't seen everything, but not good enough.
You got a little maybe too satisfied with a big win. I mean, you beat some of the best teams in the league here.
Played some good hockey at times, but at times not.
So something really important in that interview. Now, we've all heard the rumors that Steen wanted to be the captain. But in that interview, he said twice, that he didn't watch the play. Every NHL arena now has a mega scoreboard. The players can look up and see what's happening. Alexander Steen is disengaged from the play. He talks about work ethic. Well, look in the mirror, Alexander, because if you're saying you didn't see plays, especially a 4-minute power play, that's telling me you have no work ethic. Sorry, just my opinion. And I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. So give me the hashtag Steen and your comments below. So now I'm going to talk about the LA Kings. The Blues are moving on out to the West Coast. Now for this means that I don't get to hear the Blues announcers. I have to hear the Kings announcers, which is just horrible. But that's the way it goes. So the Kings are 4-5-1 in their last 10. And they just got destroyed by the Avalanche 7-1. I mean, it was just, the Avalanche scored 6 goals in the second period. That's bad. So they're hurting. Blues coming off a big win. You have Kopitar and Doughty has their leaders in goals, assists, and points in different categories there. They're 2 big players. For the Blues, it's O'Reilly. He leads across the board. Tarasenko's coming along. Schen's still playing good. Couple of the injuries are hurt. Found out Perron did not go on the trip, but all the other injured players did, so that could be helpful for us. I look for this to be one of those games that the Blues bounce back. They need it. These 2 games against LA and Anaheim are huge. They're taking you to the All-Star break. They're taking you, you're going 9 days without playing any hockey. This is your time to get those points. You're only 4 points out of a playoff spot. Pick up these 4 points, and depending on what happens, you could be within 2 points or less of a playoff spot. This is huge. This is the time that the Blues can move forward. What do I think is going to happen? Well, I want to predict another loss. Yeah, well, like I said, if they lose, I'm right. If they win, I'm happy. I think that LA is reeling, that LA is going to be at home, and hopefully this road trip and this early game, the Blues have not fared well in early games this year, will help them. I'm going to go with an LA win, 4-2. That's the way I see it. So, now we're going to move into talking about you, the fan. My favorite part of the show. Well, guys, you know I always say that the show is about you, the fans, and I really mean that. Me being out here in Hawaii, 4,000 miles away from St. Louis, I don't have that reach out, touch connection to you. I'm in the groups and I do what I can, but this is my way of connecting to you guys. And I put out a couple episodes that I didn't have anybody. I didn't have anything. Well, Robert Morton, sent me an email. Says, I got 2 fans for you. These little guys. They are Jackson and Alex. Jackson's 4, Alex is 2. They started watching hockey with their dad, and just, they are into it. Jackson's favorite player is Allen. Don't boo him, guys. And Alex's favorite player is Tarasenko. These boys love the fast, heavy-hitting game. They like how quick it is. They like how, the hitting. They really like that. Now, Jackson being 4, he gets to play hockey right now, and Alex is waiting on playing hockey. Alex and Jackson, I am so glad that your dad has gotten you in to this beautiful sport. Being a Blues fan is a wonderful thing, and it doesn't matter if you start being a fan when you're 2, or when you're 35, or when you're 80. As long as you let the note come around and grab you, just like I did. Robert, thank you for allowing Jackson and Alex to be my fans of the game. Let's go Blues, boys. Let's go Blues. Guys, sometimes I get busy. Sometimes I miss messages, or sometimes I misplace things. Well, I did that with this pet of the game. John Hafner, who is a big fan of the show, big supporter of the show, had sent me Sam. Sam is a golden retriever. Beautiful dog. And while I haven't had Sam on when I should have, having a retriever on when we need to retrieve 4 points on this road trip is the perfect time. Sam watches the games. He likes wearing his Blues gear. Beautiful, beautiful dog. John watches the show. He even got in trouble watching my live. Sorry about that, John. I'm glad that I can put Sam on the show. And guys, send me your pets. requests. Send me your requests for fans of the game. Send me your nominate people. And I really need some tattoos. I got a few out there, but I need to get some more pictures. I need to get some better contacts. Some of that's on me. I know Kat's going to start helping me. If you see Princess in the groups and you got a tattoo, send it to her. She's going to try and help me start getting this thing settled. This is what I enjoy about the show, because I get to highlight you. And not only that, fan caves. I got a couple, but I'm still trying to set that up. Fan cave of the week. I want to show one fan cave a week. If you've got your Blues memorabilia set up, and it doesn't have to be a fan cave, it can be set up like I've got mine set up in a drawer, whatever. Show me your Blues memorabilia. Show me your area. Show me your Blues shrine. That's what this is about. I want to celebrate your Blues fandom. Bring it on. Here's my contact information. You can email me. You can get me via Twitter or on Facebook. I'm in all the groups. I'm Guy Bensing. I have my own Facebook group, the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan. You can request to join. I'll put you in. That's one of the quickest ways to find out when I put my episodes out, because I'll put them in there first. Now, with all that being said, one of the most important things to remember is, let's go Blues. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say that? I'm not supposed to say that. Ari! That's right, Ari. That's your job. Let's go Blues. Because we're all bleeding blue with you. And Kat, you know what to do.
When the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. Oh, when the Blues go marching in. I want to be in that number when the Blues go marching in.
Now let's talk about the Kings. Well, the LA Kings are we're